is officially the end of an era. Pumpkin came out last week and announced that she's now a spicy creator, and she's been making quite a bit of money on her OF page. And because of that, and due to several other reasons, Pumpkin has now decided to shut down her sister's closet business. She posted, "Heads up, this is a long one and it does not affect pending orders." Hey everyone, I've gone back and forth on how I can even write this because this business has been such a big part of my heart for the last 3 years. I know I haven't been very active lately, and the truth is life has been pulling me in some difficult directions. I think mainly it's just she's had all this success on OF, and that's been her main focus besides her family. And she goes on to say, after a lot of long talks, tears, prayers, and conversations with my accountants, I've had to make some decisions that honestly break my heart a little, and sometimes doing what's best for your family means letting go of things that you truly love. As much as this is bittersweet, life is opening new opportunities for me and my little family, and I have to follow the path that gives us stability and a better future even when it's hard. I always promised I would be real and transparent with y'all, and the honest truth is with the cost of everything constantly rising, it's just become too hard to keep the sister's closet running the way that I always wanted to. Affordable, fair, and sustainable. I never wanted to cut corners or raise prices in a way that would hurt the people who supported me. So with a heavy heart, we're doing one final big online sale. We're offering 50% off 20-ounce tumblers, makeup bags, and mystery teas, and they're already marked down in the clearance section off the website. If you have an order pending, please don't worry at all. Those are being finished with love, and they will be shipped out this week. I would never leave you hanging. I just want to say thank you. Thank you to every single person who supported me, shared a post, placed an order, or even just cheered me on for the last 3 years. You may have just been buying a shirt or tumbler, but you were helping me support my family. And she said, "This isn't goodbye, it's just see you later. Thank you for being a part of my journey with me." And honestly, in my opinion, I think this is best because I think this business did more harm to her reputation than anything else she's done. I mean, I think this was just as close as her getting with Josh's cousin. It caused a lot of backlash from a lot of unhappy customers who said that they never received their orders or they didn't receive the full orders and they just felt scammed by Pumpkin. And someone ended up commenting under this post and they said, "I've also been messaging and emailing and I've received one order and it was only half the order and I have not received any of the shirts from the 4 balloon pops that I purchased." And Pumpkin said, "Pending orders will still be going out and any messages will be sent out with those orders." Christy said, "What about my order that I was sent? You sent me a granny t-shirt and I'm 33 years old. I was supposed to get Valentine's and then that passed and I asked for blue collar wifey or mama and this made me very sad." And Pumpkin said, "Shirts here are mystery style and mystery is simply just that. We made that known for 3 years." The girl responded and she said, "This was my first order and you said that you'd make it right being that it was way past Valentine's Day, but it's whatever." And there's still a lot of people that are complaining about orders from January and February. And I mean, we just covered this in a video I made last week, and she had sent a lot of comments last week that she had just sent their orders out. So I feel like a lot of people that she claims from their January and February orders should be taken care of by now, but there's still a lot of people complaining that they're still waiting on stuff. The Stephanie girl said, "When you say pending orders, does this mean for the January 5th and the Ford bingo game winners? I've won 5 shirts and I've received none." And I wonder like what you have to do to join these bingo giveaways. Is it people who've ordered before? I think that's what it is. I used to watch some of her lives back in the day. If you guys know the answer, let me know in the comments. But they say, "I've won 5 shirts and I've received none. No response, no nothing. Are you just going to forget about these and the others? Or is this the real reason that you're closing before you get busted?" Someone said she has to spend more time on her OF account, which pays so much better. And someone else said, "Well, how will the live sales that haven't happened but been paid for be resolved?" and someone else said that they had, like, I guess some credits or something, and they're like, well, how am I going to be able to use this? Are you going to go live again? And she acts like that's all going to be taken care of. I really hope that she makes it straight with everybody and fulfills all her orders. But like I said, I think this is for the best, because there's been so many complaints. There's people who said they went to the BBB, and there's so many people that claim that they could not get in touch with Pumpkin. Like, there'd be 1 or 2 commenters off every post that would be lucky. Pumpkin would respond and she'd be like, oh, please email me. But then you'd see those same people commenting on a later post acting like they were still trying to get in touch with her. She never reached out to them. And what I think would happen with Pumpkin, I think she got in over her head. I think she was so obsessed with the money and keeping as much money coming in as fast as possible. I think she got a little greedy and she didn't want to miss out on any opportunities, and she thought, okay, if I got this person right here willing to spend money with me, they may not want to spend money tomorrow, next week, so I need to take advantage of it and take their money right now, even though I still have orders from the past 2 months I haven't fulfilled. And she's just taking in more and more orders knowing that she's behind, because she just wants all the money coming in and she's not thinking about all the logistics. And her former employees did an interview with LB, and they revealed that Pumpkin would get all this money from all these orders, and then she would go out and go on these vacations. Like, she went on a vacation to Colorado and ended up spending all the money that she had got from these orders. And I think with Pumpkin this last time, I think she's either doing that again, or I think she started adding everything up and she's like, damn, I'm really not even making that much money off this at the end of the day for everything that's worth. And I think she had so many orders that got messed up that she was just continuously in debt. Anytime she gets ahead, she has to go pay some money to store credits for an order from back in November or December that didn't get fulfilled. And then there's people who said they got store credits and they couldn't even properly use the store credits, and it was just becoming too much of a mess all the way around. And now she's blowing up on OF. I just made a review on her OF page earlier this week, so check that out if you haven't seen it. But I was adding up the amount that she's made out there, and at the time she had like 300 subscribers, and at 25 a pop, that's like $7,000, over $7,000. And on her most recent post on there, she was asking for tips for custom videos, and she had over $2,500 of tips just on one post. And not every post was like that. A lot of posts she only had like $50, $100 worth of tips on them, but $2,500 on one post. She made like $10,000 the first week on OF. But the thing is, I think a lot of it is just people are hearing about her because she's been getting so much free press and marketing from like TMZ, for example, who have been talking about her new page. I'm very curious if this is something that she's going to be able to keep going long term, because right now people are seeing all the free marketing and they're curious because she just launched it. It's something different. They want to see what she's doing over there. But I'm curious if she's going to have this long term and keep this momentum going. But you guys let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching.